Welcome to video lecture series on optical communication. I am Kanaka Durga from St. Peter's Engineering College, working as an associate professor in EC department. I am going to discuss on distortions in the optical fibers, nothing but dispersions in optical fibers. So, what's the main difference between the dispersion and the attenuation is that when we are transmitting a signal through the optical fiber, this is the input of the case. This is the input. When we are transmitting at distance of length equals to 0, at that case it starts with the signal transmitting. The attenuation has been there through the optical fiber, so the strength of the signal is going to be decreases. When it comes to the dispersion, starting at the position after a certain length of L, uh, the signal are going to be spreading as being occurs. Once the spreading has been occurs, the collision of two signals are going to be occurring in this case. Nothing but due to this interference of the signal has been occurring, and we are going to lose the information of a signal. This type of either anyhow, if you are going to be here, the characteristics of the signal are not changing, but if you observe in this case, the characteristics of the signal has been changing. So here strengthened signal has been weakened, and here the signal strength is remained the same case, but the spreading or interference has been occurred, so the loss has been there. These are the attenuation and dispersions. And how it goes for pulse spreading limits with respect to their bandwidths and data rate, over in that how it goes happening of dispersions, when the detection normal with respect to the threshold of the value the separated of the signal by certain time, either 0 of the case. One, when the signal goes on sending for certain time distance, with respect to the time level of the thing, the signal has to be like this, but they are going to be combined with respect to each other, and it having the shifting of amplitude going to be occurs, and signal characteristics in this area is going to be lost. Next of the case is that the signal will be like this: two signals has been collide to each other, and pulses has been spread, and due to that spreading of the pulse are going to be collide to each other, and the information has been lost in this case also. This type we are going to call as intersymbol interference. And the next case is that the signal has been sending from case over here. If you observe after certain, if once again the for more distance it has been traveled, mean that what happens, the signal in this area is going to be less strengthened, and it going to totally lose their characteristics. This type of signals we are going to distortion, we are going to call it as a signal distortion. So mainly the first time of the time limit, for shorter distance you are going to having shifting of their amplitude levels are going to be occur with respect to shorter. Once again it going to be traveled for longer distance when compared with the shifting, and it going to be lost their characteristics, and it has been combined to each other. Intersymbol interference going to be occurred. Once again the output pattern has been sending, they are going to be totally the signals are going to be mixed up, and almost all the characteristics nearly the characteristics of the signal is going to be loss. So, an increasing the number of errors may be encountered in the digital optical communication channel, as it the intersymbol interference becomes most of the cases. Nothing but we don't have the signal characteristics of the information. So, what is the dispersion? Dispersion results in the optical pulse broadening when it is stretching of the signals are occurring, so that the intersymbol interference are going to be occurs, nothing but characteristics of the signal is going to be lost. and the signal is going to be degraded. So how many types of mechanisms of dispersions are there is modal or intermodal dispersion and having that polarization mode of dispersion. Modal dispersion is known as intramodal dispersion, and intermodal is the chromatic dispersion. Polarization dispersion will be called as PMD. So intermodal dispersion, intramodal dispersion are the chromatic type of a dispersion. A material dispersion, the refractive index of the core and the cladding changes with respect to their wavelength. Whenever the refractive index of the core indices and the cladding are going to be different, they are going to be changed in the refractive index, and they are going to be occurs the signal spreading. That type we are going to call it as a intramodal dispersion. It is also known it as the waveguide dispersion. And intermodal dispersion occurs mainly with respect to the pulse broadening due to the propagation delay differences between the propagation modes with respect to multimodal fibers. Nothing but we are sending one signal at one time, another one has been sending with respect to the signal propagated through the channel of the optical fiber. The spreading of the signal going to be occur. That type we are going to call it as a intermodal dispersion. The polarization mode of dispersion results the fact with the light energy that has been given with respect to the wavelength in single mode of fiber actually occupies the two orthogonal polarization states and modes. So see the chromatic dispersion. The chromatic dispersion may occur due to the all types of optical fibers. The optical fiber pulse broadening results the finite time spectral line width optical sources and modulated with the carrier. If you observe, this is going to be the optical. In this case, semiconductor laser of lambda x corresponds to only the fraction of the percent center wavelength of lambda naught. Spectral line width, the real sources emit over a range of wavelengths. The range in the source line width of the spectral width. The smaller line is the line width of the smaller is the spread in the wavelengths of frequency more coherent of the source. The ideal and preferably coherent sources emits the light in a single wavelength has a zero line width, perfectly monochromatic of spectral line width. So in this of the case, how the line width you are going to be considering with respect to the light sources, a range of the wavelengths it's going to be emits the spectral width is going to be main scenario. So light sources of LED is 20 nanometers to 100 nanometers. Semiconductor of laser diodes are 1 nanometer to 5 nanometers, and solid states of laser 0.1 nanometers, and gas type of layers of HNE 0.02 nanometers. So pulse broadening, because white occurs, what is the phenomenon of it? What is the case? How it going to be occurring the case? The pulse broadening occurs because there may be propagation delay differences among the spectral components of the transmitting signal. Input pulse input of the signal has been have given. This is the case of the input signal. When I am sending a single mode, the signal has been broadened the pulse. So what is the difference how it has been broadened with respect to the wavelength of the cases? In this case of the wavelength of the cases or the delay of the wavelengths has been there, then the broadening of the pulse has been there. So lambda naught plus lambda by 2 has been delay with the pulse of arrives at last. When the lambda is there, the spectral components have the differences in their time delays. Pulse broadening with respect to the difference of the first case and the last case going to be there. Nothing but simple when the signal has been transmitted with respect to the input pulse, The spreading of the pulse is going to be occurs with respect to their differences of their time delays and the wavelengths of the things. Chromatic dispersion, different spectral components of the pulse travel at different groups of group velocities. Nothing but simple you can remember as wavelengths of the thing. So group velocity of the dispersions. So waveguide dispersions causes the pulse spreading because only the part of optical power propagation is confined to the core type of materials. Dispersion arises because of only the fraction of light power propagating in the cladding travels a factor or than the light confined to the core since the index to the lower of the cladding. Usually it can be ignored in multi-mode fibers, but it affects on the significance of single mode of fibers. Polarization of a dispersion. So how the electromagnetic waves, the light waves has been polarized, and it's going to be generate the polarization with respect to their wavelengths of the optical fibers comes under the polarization mode of the dispersion. Since the fiber material is not perfect uniform throughout the length, they are not properly designed, or their length are not going to be confined. At each polarization mode is going to encounter slightly different refractive index. Each mode will be travel at slightly different of the velocities. The resulting difference in the propagation times between the two orthogonal polarization mode will causes the pulse spreading. So observe in the cases like core and the cladding you have, and refractive indexes, we have that the signal has been, this is the input we are going to give, this goes for total internal reflection. After a certain length the strength of the signal has been reduced. When it comes to the multi-mode of the concept over in this case, we are sending more than two ways. It has been polarized, the strength of the signal is more. Even though for the multi-mode also is going to be strength of the signal is decreased. And since the curvature the refractive index is not uniform, you are going to having the curvature of traveling path. Okay, the shape is going to be changes. And here the single mode step index of index fiber, this is a step case, the center will be having the maximum, it goes for a straight line of the path, and the signal, if you observe, it has been less loss. So preferably single mode step index fiber is going to having less losses or the dispersions when compared to other type of optical cable modes. So intermodal dispersion results in pulse spreading with respect to the multi-mode of the concepts in this. So when you have the multi-mode of the concepts, more number of light rays we are sending through the optical fiber cable. At that time we have to go for the single mode of step index. If it goes for best, only one ray you can send, but if you want to send more number of waves, multi-mode of gradient index fiber, you have to go for using in order to get the less loss. So in this case, there has been delayed with the fattest mode with the m equal to 2 of the case, and taking the more time for the slowest mode of the time. So total time delay goes for t plus delta t. Different of modes of arrivals at the receiver with different delays goes for pulse broadening. Suppose this is the pulse. What happens, this is the signal has been present across with m equals to c up to this time limit. Continuously the second signal has been generated, it will be continued. Okay, it will be continued for certain time. After that this signal is going to be continued for this time level up to this time level. After this signal starts and it will ends. If you observe, totally the signal has been with respect to the time of t plus delta t. Since we are measuring the light rays in terms of frequencies, if the times are going to be changes, the frequency is going to be changes. Free f is equals to inversely proportional to the t of the case. So indirectly we are losing the frequency, nothing but the light ray of the information is going to be lost. This type of dispersion is going to be called as intermodal dispersions. So how we are going to estimate the intermodal of dispersions when the pulse broadening using the phase velocity of the case is when of the case when of the case of zero mode of traveling nearer the waveguide axis needs the time over the highest order of the mode of traveling with respect to the critical angles need the time. So pulse spreading is the model dispersions. We can use these equations for the calculations of the phase velocities and in order to overcome for the or in order to estimate the intermodal of dispersions. Thank you.